Hello there everyone. Right now in Cobalt, it's 4:17 PM on Wednesday, December 16th, 2020. I don't have any big news to share with you all today, but I would like to touch on one seasonal topic. From the middle of December to early January, the island's cedar trees are decorated with lights. I did my very best to make them as beautiful as they could be, but I'm not confident in my results. I accidentally bumped into one of the decorated trees, and a few of the ornaments fell right off. I can only imagine what would happen if someone shakes a tree. In the interest of keeping the island tidy, please lend a hand by picking up any fallen ornaments you see. Oh right. I sent out a recipe to all DIY recipe app users. What for, you may ask? An ornament wreath. I bet those fallen ornaments you pick up would really come in handy for this type of project. And welcome back to more Animal Crossing New Horizons. So last time, we built a snowman, and this time, there is something special going on. So I thought the next check-in would be on Toy Day, but it turns out there's something in between. By the way, this is the letter for collecting all the bugs. Thank you for using the Critterpedia app. We congratulate you on completing every bug entry in the encyclopedia. To celebrate your achievement, we present you with a recipe for a golden net. I haven't even made a golden net yet, because I was going to wait to do that in a recording, so we'll probably take care of that a little bit later. In the meantime, the plaza now has a little holiday tree. I want to ask you something. Right now we greet each other with a merp. Should we change that up? I will say to keep it as is for now. Alright, so we need to go to the upper part of town because that's where all of the cedar trees are. So over here, they are now decorated. Well, some of them are. Those ones are not, but these ones are. I wonder what dictates that. Either way, first of all, I am going to have my net, just in case there's a beehive. So, as per Isabel's instructions, or warnings, let's try shaking this tree a bunch. So this is actually a really good setup. This is something, I'm really happy about, because the previous events actually had this problem. So, let's test something out. So it seems like the trees with lights are the only ones that drop the ornaments. That's actually really good, because a problem with the acorns and you know, pine cones and the eggs was it kind of made it difficult to tell. Like, it made it frustrating trying to get the item in question, because the chances of finding, like, an acorn was much lower than finding a tree branch. Conversely, it felt like getting an egg was a much higher rate, but this is a great way to get around that by basically having specific trees that only drop the one item. So that's actually really cool. So it's still a little bit luck-based, which kind of ornament you get. We mostly got red ornaments from that one. At some point, I assume we could make a holiday tree as well. So these are timed events until mid-January, it sounds like, so we should probably collect as many as we can. Obviously off-screen I'll be farming these for a bit. But yeah, it's good to know that just the ones with lights have the ornaments, and the other trees still drop tree branches, and I assume other items like presents, because you can occasionally get pieces of furniture from trees, so, and also beehives, like so. I'm also not sure if the decorated trees will have beehives in them, or if it'll only be the non-decorated trees. So far, it seems like it's not possible for the decorated ones to have beehives, which is really great. But I'll probably have to test this out a little bit more off-screen. By the way, even though a lot of the items for the season are given by Snow Boys, unfortunately, some are still locked to balloons. So, this one, the iceberg wall. This was from a balloon, so sadly that means there are still a few balloon items this season. No idea how many or how easy it'll be to get them all, because I actually missed out on quite a few from the fall season because of just getting really bad luck. I was basically only getting clay. By the way, you can also buy a Santa outfit this time of year. Worth noting, one item was missing. So, I'm not sure if it'll still be in the rotation today, or if it'll have rotated out by now. There it is. So we have a Santa coat. We have, also Santa dress, basically. We have a hat. We have a beard. Is there, like, pants? There. Santa pants, and there are no shoes. From what I recall reading online, the shoes can be obtained from Kicks. So, if you want the full Santa outfit, you will have to, visit Kicks at some point this season. Hopefully, he'll appear in my town soon, because he actually hasn't shown up in a while. You probably need a full set to partake in the Toy Day event, so I would recommend trying to get these items as soon as possible. Reminder that Nook's store also sells seasonal items, so every day he has a different type of item, usually toy-related. Like today is a toy robot. A reminder that to get the variants of these, you have to basically trade them with other people, so a specific town will only sell one type of each toy, but there are like 6 or 7 variants of each one that are limited to other people's towns. It's kind of a weird setup. I don't really like that, to be honest, because like a lot of things that have been like that, I've gotten variants that I don't really care for. Even things like the lighthouse and other decorations have variants that are basically locked to trading. So yeah, not really a fan of that, to be honest. It's not the end of the world, I just find it a little bit annoying not being able to collect everything. So with all of that out of the way, for real, I think the next time we check in will be Christmas, but let's check out our town a little bit more before we call it a day. So it's basically the same as it was. Nothing has really changed in terms of layout. I am down to a 4-star town because I cleared out the Halloween decorations and the little well area. I assume that also did not help, but I needed the space for making snowmen to get all of the ice-themed furniture. Depending on how Toy Day goes, I might use either the ice theme or the Toy Day furniture to decorate the little square near my character's house. Again, I kind of want this to rotate out, so for example, I still have all the different furniture types I've set up over the last few months. I would like to get some sort of holiday tree because I know those are items in the series, so I would like to get one and just display it, like, around here and just set, like, presents all around it, basically. But I haven't gotten that item yet, and I don't know when that'll happen. This little tent is also one of the, holiday items from Nook's Cranny. This is actually a variant I like. I like this color setup a lot. But yeah, I would like to set up all the different toys and the tree here. It's just a matter of getting a tree. Other than that, there's the daily routine of basically finding fossils, finding the bottle for the day. There's Gulliver, that actually works out because I still need the golden shovel. Shell Arch. That's weird. I'm pretty sure that's a summer item, so that doesn't really do me much good at the moment. I'm looking for the winter items, so poor timing on that. So as always, Gulliver needs to repair his communicator, and to do so he needs 5 parts that are buried in the sand. I'm actually not sure if I pointed this out before, but if you meet Gulliver, either variant, the next day in the recycling bin at the Resident Services building, there will be rusted parts that are used in certain DIY recipes. So if you need more of them, basically check the recycling bin after you see Gulliver, like the day after. So that's good to keep in mind. I think like the big robot, like the big mech, uses some of the rusted parts. I haven't actually made that because it doesn't really fit with my town's aesthetic. This town is very rustic, I feel. Again, at some point I kind of would like to go a little bit more developed, but I kind of don't want to overdevelop. I do feel like for the town I want it to be a little bit like the old days of Animal Crossing, very basic kind of layout. And also I'm just not creative enough to make a really elaborate, fancy layout like some people are. I really admire a lot of people's town building skills in Animal Crossing, but I just do not have that level of creativity to pull that off. Alright, so I feel like these types of events happen a lot in this game, like item trades, or frankly villagers just point-blank giving you an item. It kind of creates a problem of running out of inventory space really fast, because you're constantly being handed items. I would really appreciate another row, to be honest. Like, going up to 50 item spaces would be really nice, I think. I don't think it'll actually happen, because 40 is already a pretty large number. But I would not be opposed to having a little bit more room to store items. It is kind of a problem, I find, with games like this. Stardew Valley has the same problem, where you easily run out of inventory even at max. So I could not even imagine restarting Animal Crossing and going back to 10 inventory spaces. That just sounds really painful. Or was it 20 at launch? Or at the beginning? With Stardew I know it's like 10, like 1 row, then you get 3 rows, and even that isn't a whole lot. So also Stardew is another case where I would also really like an inventory upgrade in the future, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I think for Stardew that's fairly well balanced outside of certain expeditions. So, yeah, there's not really a whole lot going on around town outside of helping Gulliver. I definitely have not rescued him 30 times or 20 times even, so we're still a ways off from getting the golden shovel. The axe, again, we could basically get at any time if we just break a lot of flimsy axes, but I'm trying not to grind it out because to some extent I feel like I have actually made too much progress in Animal Crossing to the point where I'm actually starting to kind of slow down how much I play, to kind of stretch it out a little bit more, because it's gonna be a while till the next update, so might as well kind of take my time. You know, we have all the Critterpedia filled out except the diving. section, so no rush on that. And other things are outside of my control, like the paintings and other items, so... In terms of progress towards the long-term Nook Miles goals, I'm kind of at a standstill at the moment. But it's almost kind of a nice feeling not having as many, like, long goals, or having so many long goals to look forward to, like, you know, catching, 600 plus new bugs. It's kind of like, that I'll easily take care of as I keep playing. If I play this game anywhere close to as much as I play New Leaf, that will definitely happen eventually. Same with this one. I'm actually really close to that one. To be fair, the amount of fishing and bug catching I'll be doing is going to go down because I've collected the museum stuff, so this is going to slow down quite a bit going forward. This one will definitely happen because my luck is bad, so I'm probably going to get, like, past 1800, maybe close to 1900 by the time I actually complete the museum. These are just kind of grinding for various items, so that will take a while. Again, I'm not really rushing through these. Like, what are the dates? Like 322 to 919 for 200, so yeah, this is taking a while. But I don't really have a problem with that. Still don't have the last fruit. I'm, like, selling fruit partly just because I keep forgetting that particular achievement. So yeah, there's still plenty to do, even though we've actually made a lot of progress as is. It's kind of like Stardew, where even if it sometimes feels like you've done a lot by completing the not the museum, the community center really quickly, there's still a ton to do beyond that. So likewise, we'll still probably be playing this game for a while. But with that, by the way, I also got gifted a little wreath by one of my villagers, so there it is on the door. I actually didn't make the golden net, so let's do that really quickly. I also don't have a crafting table inside anymore. I only have the one outside, so this is kind of an ordeal. I might actually move it inside, but the problem is it kind of clashes with the decor, so I like having it outside to offset the mailbox, in terms of, like, symmetry. But yeah, inside it kind of clashed with everything. But there it is. The golden net. And also, we get a Nook Miles achievement for making our 4th golden tool. And with that, I think we are going to end the day here. Thank you for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time for more Animal Crossing New Horizons.